Chapter 5, Large Private Venues. When you look at the large private venues, we're looking at the Amsterdam RAI in the top. We're looking at a concert being held in a facility, an arena down below. But these venues represent the ultimate challenge to the supporting network. All of these venues are integrating digital technology, whether that's point of sale, whether that's ordering things from your seat, whether that's taking pictures. All these different applications, all these guest services, if you will, require a network to support them. In addition, the venue owners and lessees and leasers want that video security, and they want all the IoT applications for the facility itself. But what happens is, as we mentioned, you come in and today it's a hockey game and tomorrow it's a concert. You're going to have to relay out all that cable infrastructure for every event that you have. It's a custom network that needs to be designed, and this is why large private venues are extremely challenging. The old way of doing backhaul for your applications and your devices, cable. But when you use the WaveTunnel system, you can just simply move those nodes wherever they need to be within a day, and what this does, not only did you save time and money doing the network redeployment, but there are more total hours that the facility is available for rent or lease or use, because you're not spending half a day to a day to re-network the facility. Let's talk about an actual use case where an event was held in Brighton, UK, the Wi-Fi Now conference last year. Wi-Fi Now had 4 conference rooms set up. They had vendors, they had talks, they had presentations. It was quite dynamic. And they had 4 different conference rooms. There were those folding walls that you've all seen in conference rooms that go in between to give you some segmentation. And a typical approach, what they've done until this Wi-Fi Now conference, was they ran Ethernet. And you saw the tape on the floor, or the little rubber things to make sure nobody trips over all that cable. Or even worse, they strung it way up high on the ceiling, and you've got this eyesore in this beautiful hotel. That's the old way of doing it. With WaveTunnel, as you can see in this network diagram, they set up tripods, and on this tripod was a WaveTunnel node and an access point. And it was as simple as putting this tripod wherever you wanted your access point to be, and then plugging in the WaveTunnel node, which powered the access point, and connected to its fellow nodes. So you can see in some of these cases that we're actually going through those movable walls. That's one of the things I mentioned in the introduction chapter of our unique solution, the ability for 60 gigahertz to go through walls. And you can see that they're not lined up with each other. They're all, one node to another node's connection is at an angle. There's no aiming, there's no steering. The units have, like I said, plus or minus 45 degrees for a total 90-degree view that it can aim its beam, eliminating and making the installation of this as simple as it possibly could be. Several of the links, as I mentioned, not only going through those movable walls, but there's only one node in the lower right. That's the one that's connecting to the WAN, to the rest of the internet. Everything else in there is connected to the wave tunnels. The results, we provide over 1.6 gigabit per second of backhaul connectivity to the entire conference. The conference lasted over 3 days. When the conference was over, the event organizer and the company that supported the network deployment, Event Wi-Fi, took the nodes, packed them away, ready for the next event. It's that simple.